Alright guys, so in this video we have some information about the LCQ Studios motocross game, and it is unfortunate. It really is. I did some digging to try and find out what's going on, and the last I had heard was that LCQ Studios was trying to port the game over to a different engine, and from what it sounded like, that was kind of a headache. I mean, I'm not a game developer, so I have no idea, but it does sound kind of difficult and whatnot. But yeah, that was the last I'd heard. But then there were some rumors floating around that it was canceled or aborted, and it was so hard for me to believe that because the game has been around. I felt like they were making progress with the game. I mean, they got it onto Steam Early Access, and you could wishlist it. You couldn't download it, but it was there, and it just felt like they were getting closer to having the game ready for Early Access playing. But that wasn't the case, apparently. And here's a screenshot from Michael Hoge, who I believe is the head or kind of the lead at LCQ Studios, and basically he says the game has been halted, not canceled, but postponed, I guess. It says he was trying to think of a different way to get the game going, and I don't know if they're gonna start over from scratch or what the plan is, but he wants to get the players involved with playing the game right away. So you can give them feedback, and then they can incorporate that feedback into the development of the game. So I mean, that's good news, but yeah, it is halted. That's the word he used. I don't want to say canceled because it doesn't mean it won't happen. It might not happen, we don't know, but kind of disappointing. But it is what it is. I know LCQ Studios was a small studio and they didn't have a ton of people to make this happen, but they were doing their best, and I still support them. He did release a game. He was working on a game. I don't know if it was LCQ Studios or if it was him by himself or who was involved with it, but he definitely has a game out there called Wide Open, and it's not a moto game, but it looks to be similar. If you enjoy these games, maybe you'll enjoy that game. And I'm pretty sure it said it was on Steam, so I definitely recommend you guys go try it out. Support the people that want to support our games. We don't have a ton of games out there. We don't have a ton of studios out there that do this. We have MX Sim, MX Bikes, but only for PC, and then we have Milestone and Rainbow Studios. That's it, guys. Not much. So if LCQ Studios or Michael Hoge, even if it wasn't LCQ Studios, made a different game, but it's in the same genre kinda as our moto games, yes, heck yes, support it. So I believe it said it was on Steam. I'm gonna try it out for sure. I don't know if I'll do a video on it. If you want to see a video, let me know, but I just want to support them, help them out the best we can, and then hopefully in the future we can get this game picked back up and going again. I don't know if it said they wanted to start from scratch, but if that was the case, that does kind of suck because I feel like they put a bunch of time into making this game, and then to just start over, if they were having trouble with porting the game over to a different engine, I can see why they'd want to do that. And they did take away experience, and I'm sure they learned a bunch of stuff working on the first version of the game that they can incorporate when they move over to a different engine or however they decide to deal with this game. They have the experience and they can take a bunch of stuff away from it, but as far as right now, yeah, the game is postponed indefinitely, I guess. I mean, there was no definitive date, not much. I mean, I checked Twitter, Facebook, the forums, and there was pretty much no word about this game, like, at all. Nothing was happening. And then digging into the official Discord, I saw the message from Michael Hoge that it's halted. So the information is out there. I wish I could have played the game for you. I felt like they had something. The screenshots, the tracks, the bikes, you know, everything looked pretty good. I mean, it was rough around the edges, the physics, the airtime. There was a video of someone whipping over a jump. And, I mean, there was some stuff that definitely could be improved, but they had a good start, I felt like. And, I don't know. I just don't know what happened. I wish I could have tried it, but it's not going to happen because that specific version of the game looks to be canceled. That version, not the game in general, but that version. And so, remember guys, a small studio, they were going to school, they had jobs, they had family, they had a life outside of developing a moto game. So I definitely understand them and, you know, feel for them. But it still is a disappointment, but at least it hasn't been canceled completely. You know, he gives us hope that it might come back around and, you know, whatever. But not too much information aside from what I told you about the game being halted. Now, kind of switching over before I'll come back to it, but there's some different tracks from MX Bikes in here. And this is Race Tech Complex, I believe. And the cool thing about this track, it came over from MX Simulator, and I actually played it in Sim. It's one of the few tracks I actually played in Sim. You guys recommended it to me, said it was a good track to start out on, and you're right. I feel like I played it better in MX Bikes, but it was fun in Sim too. So yeah, I'll have the creators on the screen when the tracks come up, but yeah, that's pretty much the end of the video. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Are you disappointed, surprised? How do you feel about it? Will it ever come back around? Are you going to try out his new game? I definitely will, because again, I want to support the people that support our games and our genre. So yeah, give it a try, guys. I believe it said it was on Steam for $25, something like that. Check it out. But you guys and girls are absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for the support on the channel lately. It really does mean a lot. And until the next video, take it easy.